to my home. We're in Centro right now. Really like Centro. It's very what they call colonial, so it's cute. It's European looking. The streets, you may hear some traffic right outside because that's rush hour right now, so people are going by. But the back half of the house is quite nice. So that's what we're going to do, and that's what I'm going to show you today. Come along with me. This is my favorite coffee mug. This is the dining room with the kitchen. Gas stoves are very common here. Everybody has a gas stove. And there's the backyard courtyard place with a very small pool. I've had bigger pools, but this is very nice to have because it gets hot here in Mérida and you can just jump in the pool when you get home. Cool off really good, even though there's air conditioning in every single room, so that's not a problem. But it's nice to see that you got the view from the bedroom and the dining room, and you can see it from the kitchen and the living room as well. So this is the living room. It's very nice. They got nice paint. I love that about Mexican houses, is that they paint the insides really well, and they're very beautiful. This is the master bedroom. You can see it's a big bed and a TV. This place only had a TV in the bedrooms, not in the living room, which was odd. And the closets are all open, and it's very common down here because of the tropical climate. So you see that, and then the bathroom, which is nicely tiled and looks pretty good. So let's head back to the rest of the house and let's go upstairs and see what the bedroom, which I'm going to kind of use as an office, is like upstairs. Just up these stairs here. Let's go check out the upstairs bedroom. Hey, we got a balcony right here, as you can see. And that's a road. Check out the other balcony, which is much nicer. And let's check out this bedroom here. All right. So this is kind of the master bedroom, even though I'm not going to be using it for that. This is more of the office where I'm going to write and do things like that up here, because it has a great view out back. So let's go check that out. It's a standard bedroom. It's got a bed in it, and it's got, of course, a TV with smart TV here. It's got Netflix and YouTube right on it. Don't have to do anything for it. Let's go through the bathroom. I'm sure you guys have seen a bathroom. It's nothing different here. Let's check outside. This is the back balcony here, and it happens to have a pretty good view. As you can see, there is the pool. So I'm going to be really enjoying that every day, because in Mérida it can get quite hot, and it's good to get in the afternoon. You know, this place has air conditioning everywhere. You kind of need it in Mérida, and it's normal to have all expats have air conditioners, and most people have a pool in their backyard. So this is the typical pool that we see in Mérida. It takes up, this one is a little bit of a smaller place. I've actually rented bigger places with a bigger backyard, but this has, pool takes up about half of the backyard. It's really nice. So looking forward to that. We get another view over here. Yeah, so that's where you want to hang out in the afternoon and everything. And then next door, this is someone's backyard where they have a decent sized tree. It's amazing how big some of these trees in backyards, or the backyards people have, where they're just really elaborate. We'd have no idea that you were in the middle of a huge city. Merida has over 1 million people. This is a big city that has everything you could ever think of, really, except for an Apple store. Instead, they have iStore, which when you go inside looks exactly like an Apple store. And I got all the Apple stuff. So in fact, that's all they do. They're known for that. With the permission of Apple, since Apple isn't here, they only have an Apple store in Mexico City, in Mexico. So they're not everywhere. So iStore fills in. And that's really about it. That's really missing in Mérida. Medical here is fantastic. I've seen 3 experts for some health issues I've had. I actually rented a place for a whole month that had solar panels once, and our bill came out to be $5 US. $5. I had the air conditioning, because it was the middle of summer, last summer, running 24 hours a day. It was very hot outside. I turned it off when I got in the pool. I went outside and got in the pool after I was out, of course, but I had it on a lot. And the solar panels cut my bill down to $5, and that was probably because we had a rainstorm and there was no sun for a few days, and that was probably my $5 worth right there. But this is a typical Mérida backyard. As you can see, some places are not all that great shape like this place is. This is fantastic, but this was rehabbed, fixed up before we rented it, and probably a year ago, I think, if I remember right. We got on Airbnb, and so it's very nice. It's a very high quality place. If you're from the US or Canada or Europe, you'd be very comfortable here, where maybe the next door neighbor not so much. But those places, of course, are not on Airbnb, so you're not going to really worry about that. But you might be next to one that's that way. I rented a place in Playa del Carmen where my next door neighbor, which was only one single floor, and I was up 5 floors in a condo building, but they didn't have a roof, which was interesting looking over the edge of the building to see that. And that's the tour of the entire place. Hope you enjoyed that. This is a typical rental in Mérida. I've rented, I think this is my 4th place just in Mérida. I've rented over 20 places throughout Mexico. Quintana Roo and the state of Yucatán really only is where I've only been, but about 20 places or so. And when you're finding them through our sources that we use, Airbnb and other websites, you're going to see basically the best that this area of Mexico can offer. I have rented a place where I actually just saw a sign on the side of the building. In fact, I stayed there for a year and a half, but it had an epic view of the Caribbean, so and it was great. But typically use websites to find places, and just like this one. And it's going to be a really great stay here, and thanks for being with me during the tour. See you next time.